Hi everyone. I really did not want Jeff to be right here, but Jeff did a countdown and Jeff nailed it, basically. Hi everyone. How are you doing? Happy Friday! Friday! It's Friday, everyone. Do we have Friday energy, everybody? It seems like it. It seems like it. I definitely do. Just based on the fact that I'm just like slightly alive compared to like very dead, like I've been the rest of the week. You know what I mean? Hello to Drifting and Celsius, the Pegacris. Hello to Honey Badger, Princess Mew, Erkin. Hello to Save Me. Hello to South and Dark Angels, Alex Energizer, Ollie Morrison, Jesselmania. Hello to Dennis Gaming. Hello to Sting Weaver. Hello to Steven and Angry Silver, Timothy Bandit, Jake and Superway. Hello to Julian and Renoa. Hello to Sandy, Matt, and Isaac J. Hello to Party Up Live and to Vinny and to Gypsy Blood. Hello to Wild Moonchild. Hello. Hello and thank you. It's time for thank yous, shall I? I would like to thank Chillin' and Glormac and Sully and Garnet for resubscribing. Thank you so much. Thank you as well to Schwansong, Jess Garnet, Glowing Burrito, and Alex Energizer for resubscribing. Alex Energizer has been subscribed for 72 months. I think we just gotta like do a little woo! Woo! 72 months. 72 months. That's 6 years. What? That's insane. That's not right. That's not right. Not a real number. I would also like to thank Bonod and Black Dragon and Mew for resubscribing, and Swig for resubscribing. I appreciate you so much. I also feel like doing a little twirl, but you know, when you hit 6 years, I'll do a twirl for you. Pants, thank you for gifting a sub to Searching for Renoa. Thank you as well to Winston and Godzilla and Roku White Fox for resubscribing. I appreciate you. Winston for 48 months. That's 4 years. That's a lot of time, and it's not real. Thank you, Winston. Thank you as well to JR for resubscribing 51 months. Not a real amount of time. Thank you to Adventure Chap for resubscribing. Thank you to Dark Angels for resubscribing. And thank you to Urkid for gifting a sub. Thank you to Angry Silver for the super chat. I appreciate that. Time is an illusion. It's true. It's true. Thank you all and welcome to the Strange Rebel stream back from Otakon. Somebody in the chat said, I met you at Otakon. Where are you? Where'd you go? It was great meeting you at Otakon, says Kurazuma. It was great meeting you too. I don't know who you are because I don't remember that username, but I'm sure I would remember you if I saw your face. I'm pretty good with that. I'm pretty good with faces. When am I going to Chicago? Never. Not on purpose, just because there's no conventions there that have invited me, so I don't know. Time is wonderful, says Darth Rent. I don't know if I can agree with that. Time is certainly something. Ollie Morrison, thank you for resubscribing 54 months. I agree, you should count that again. That doesn't seem right. I don't think that's right. Great meeting you at Otakon, says Lancer Key. It was great meeting you at Otakon, Lancer Key. You're hoping that you get to run into me at TwitchCon? I'll be around at TwitchCon. I'll be everywhere at TwitchCon. Usually with TwitchCon, I am running around like an absolute mad woman. Like, I gotta get to this meeting. I gotta get to this panel. I gotta get to another meeting. There's a party. There's a happy hour. I gotta go to the meeting. Like that. Just like that. And not like anything else. Anyways. Yes, coffee helps. Coffee helps, yeah. Speaking of coffee, I did have a lot today. Hollow Cloud 7, it was awesome to meet you at Otakon as well. Yes, if you want to have me at your local convention, just send them a little message and say, hey, you know who would be an amazing guest for my local convention? Brianna White, the voice actress of Aerith in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and also the face model for Absu in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yes. You met me at Otakon too, Jelly-san. Yay, you gave me a yellow flower. I do remember you. So sweet of you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to see you. It was always funny when I was like, oh, do you chat on Twitch? Like, would I recognize your username? And people would be like, well, I'm on YouTube, with this like sad, sorry way. And I'm like, it's okay if you watch on YouTube. Like, that's why I dual stream. I'm okay with that. It's okay if you watch on YouTube. That's fine. You don't have to be sorry about that. De Geiger, thank you for resubscribing for 56 months. And then also on top of that, gifting 7 subs to the community. A perfect number. Thank you so much to Geiger. Thank you as well to Mr. Towers and Tank and my dude for resubscribing. Fatiro, thank you for resubscribing. Oh my gosh, too many people. Too many people. You also met me at Otakon. I signed your trading card. Yay, Final Fantasy show. So exciting. So exciting. Hello, Emirase. Welcome into the YouTube chat. Yes, so I am so glad that some of you, the music's a bit loud. Thank you, Glomac. Shoop, you're right. I forgot to turn it down. I am so glad that I got to go to Otakon and see so many of you in the flesh. And I'm so glad that I put out the second to last, almost the last Streamily order right before I went, because while I was at Otakon, I got to sign a bunch of things for people, and then also a bunch of people were sending me like tweets and Instagram stories and stuff, being like, oh my god, I got my signed print over the weekend, I'm so excited. And I'm like, yeah, everybody's happy this weekend, and that makes me very happy. You, Britison, you gave me the post-Moogle pink ribbon. This one? Is it this one? You gave me this? Wait. You got mail Kupo. Yeah, I love it. I didn't put it on my badge because I wanted it to save it. I guess I could keep my badge. I got this, somebody gave me this one. It says Kupo on it, and I didn't know how it worked because I've never used a badge flag before. And so I put it on in that exact moment because they were teaching me how to do it. And so with this one, does anybody else like get a badge flag and they like don't want to attach it because you want to save it? Like, am I the only one who does that? Must just be me. Anywho's, so we're gonna talk about Otakon today. I'm gonna tell you all my stories. We're gonna look over all my good pictures, which if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen them. But just in case you didn't see them on Instagram, we'll take a little look through them. We'll take a little browse. Jigern, thank you for resubscribing 73 months. How can you support me all that time? Thank you so much, Jigern. I appreciate you so much. But first, did anyone hand me a sticky note? No. No. Techie Caught Gaming, thank you so much for resubscribing on a 4-month streak. I appreciate you. Is Otakon about anime? Otakon is about Japanese culture, because I think it comes from the phrase otaku. So it's like Otaku-con, Otakon. So yeah, it's just Japanese culture, I think. Is that right, chat? Am I right? Tell me. You didn't go to Otakon because you didn't think anyone was going that you wanted to meet. Oh, yeah, like every Final Fantasy actor in the world was there. Are you sure? Excuse me. Kento Beans! The man, the myth, the legend. Kento Beans 7, maker of the finger gun songs and all forthcoming renditions, and supporter of my dreams. Thank you, Kento Beans. Everybody, put some finger guns in the chat for Kento Beans. A gentleman and a scholar. Scott, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. These finger guns, these flaming finger guns, Kento beans, are for you exclusively. Twitch chat is yelling at me. The Kung Fu Panda, thank you for resubscribing for 2 months. You met me at Otakon too. How exciting. I met so many of you at Otakon. Ah, so exciting. Kent is a special type of legend. I completely agree. You met me at Otakon and gave me art. Well, we'll take a look at all of that today too. I have a whole table of goodies and I'm gonna show off all of the stuff that I brought home. So I'm very excited about that. But first I would like to thank today's stream sponsor, Factor 75. Now, if you watched my stream a few times ago, whenever the last stream was. It's so hard to keep track. If you watched my last stream, you know that we were sponsored by Factor and we looked through their website. I ordered a box and I went through all of, like, chat helped me pick a menu item, and so I finally got my box when I got back from Otakon. It was perfect because I got back from Otakon and I was starving because my flight was delayed a whole like 16 hours or whatever. It was delayed overnight, and so I got back and I was like starving for lunch, but I didn't have any groceries because I'm not gonna buy groceries right before I leave for a weekend. So luckily my Factor meals came in and I got to eat Factor for lunch, and then Factor made a perfect lunch almost every day after that. I think I only had it like once or twice for dinner. Most of all, it was for my lunches. And it was amazing. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that as a thank you to our sponsor for sponsoring today's the stream. And if you would like to give Factor a try because of my incredible, amazing experience with it, and you're like, well, I'm curious all of a sudden, it is a meal delivery service. But unlike some other meal delivery services, this is fully cooked. It's not frozen, it is just refrigeratable, and it is completely fresh and healthy and delicious. You can choose options from like keto or low carb or high protein, and it's just really, really convenient. It's very affordable compared to, like, for me, if I don't want to cook, I will get takeout, and that can be very, very expensive, and so it's very affordable in that sense. It's refrigeratable. Crack in the World is gifting 7 subs to the community. Thank you, Crack in the World. I appreciate you so much. Definitely finger guns for you, my friend. What a perfect number. Yes, so Factor is completely ready to eat. All you have to do is heat it up, and I'll show you. Here's how my box arrived. I have a whole presentation for you all. Here we go. Yes. So here, wait, that's the third one. You gotta play the first one first. So it arrives in this like refrigerated, not refrigerated, but like cooled, like insulated box. You can see like there's like a little, hey, hold on, video, I'm talking. Oh my gosh, I'm a professional. Anyways, so I'll play this one again. Or will I? There we go. Yeah, so you can see there's like a refrigerator pack right there. And so it's refrigerator packs on all sides. So that's all my Factor meals, not all of them. And then you just like pull the little cardboard off, and it's this like plastic tray, and you can either pop it in the microwave or pop it in the oven. I personally like to put it in the oven, and I personally just am a little bit weirded out by heating up plastic. And so what I do is I don't know how this works. I don't know how this slideshow works. Like what's happening? What I do is I put it on a baking tray. And if you don't want your food touching, you can just fold up a little aluminum foil like separator and add a little aluminum foil divider in there. Watch that again, because I'm pretty genius. I'm pretty smart. I'm just saying, I thought that up all by myself. Or maybe I saw it on a video 3 years ago. I don't remember. But yes, so I like to heat all my meals up on a baking tray with aluminum foil, and I can separate it with a divider. So it's really easy. You can either do a professional, exactly. Thank you. Yeah, so you can either put it in the oven or you can put it in the microwave. It heats up really quickly and it is a delicious, healthy, fully cooked meal for you. So these are some of the meals that I got. Let me show you. Shoo! She's a professional. Look at this professional lighting. Look at it. Look at it. So this was the meal actually that chat picked. It's the first one that I ate because I was like, this sounds delicious for lunch. This is the vegetarian vegetable fusilli with cauliflower rice, I believe. And it was super, super yummy because it had this like tomato-y kind of seasoning on it. It was really, really good. Now, I don't know if all of you have had an experience with cauliflower rice, particularly like frozen cauliflower rice, and you're like, that is not good. It is not rice. It's a lie and disgusting. Well, this, whatever they prepared it with or prepared it, however they prepared it, it was really, really good. It didn't have that just like weird vegetable-y not goodness. It was really good. And then Phoenix, thank you for gifting 7 subs to the community. Phoenix, thank you so much. So generous of you. I have what you gave me over here. We're gonna do a show and tell after this. But first, I wanted to let everyone know that if you wanted to try a factor box out for yourself, you can use my code. We'll drop it in the link, both on Twitch and YouTube. And if you sign up for a box right now, your first box will be 50% off, and then it'll be 20% off your next box, which is pretty exciting. To Geiger, thank you for gifting 14 subs to the community. So generous of you. A double perfect number. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you as well to Retro K for resubscribing. So this, you can see my aluminum foil technique on display once again, because my mom came over for lunch and she wanted to spend time with me. And I was like, Mom, you gotta help me eat these factor meals. And so, cause I ordered 8 meals and I already had plans to like go out for dinner a couple times this week. And so I didn't want my factor meals to go bad. I don't think they would, but I was like, I wanna make sure I get them all eaten. So my mom helped me eat the factor meals and I just wanted to know her opinion because I really like them, but I wanna make sure she did too. So I had the salmon. Now I've never had salmon from Factor before, but this was really good. Like the salmon was really well cooked, very like just perfectly flaky, not undercooked, not overcooked. And then it was on this like, I don't know for sure, but I think it was like a cauliflower style grits. It was like very unique, very yummy, no issues at all with it. Delicious. Inspired Creator, thank you for resubscribing as well. And then mine came with this like broccoli with like, I don't know if it was like a Parmesan butter on it or something like that, also really good. And then you can see over here, this was the chicken with, I want to say Yukon Gold mashed potatoes. That was really good. It wasn't, here's the best part. When you get mashed potatoes from a meal prep box, sometimes you're like, oh, it could be powdered potatoes. This actually had like potato chunks in it. Like you could see what it used to be. Like it wasn't just some random beige paste. Like it was actual mashed potatoes. It was really, really good. And I tried it too because I needed to try it. And then this was green beans. And you can see here, there's like literally like a pad of like, I want to say it's like some kind of herb butter on top of it. So that's how your meals come. All of the veggies are really seasoned very well. They're prepared very well. Really, really good. So that was, this picture is before it got heated. So that's why it all looks uncooked. And thus, the salmon fully cooked on top of the cauliflower, potentially grits, and broccoli. I hope none of you are hungry. Luckily, I just finished my lunch, so I'm not super hungry. But anybody out there that's hungry, I feel very sorry for you. Sorry, Jess, I apologize. Next is, my mom's meal. She really liked it. Chicken with the, you can see like the chunks of potatoes here, and then the like green beans with mushrooms as the side. Oh no, so many of you are super hungry. Oh no, if only there was something you could do, like sign up for a Factor meal box. Oh no. Would now be a good time to tell you? I think it would be. before I finish my slideshow presentation, Deno, thank you for resubscribing. Kevin Loyal, thank you for resubscribing as well. Steven, thank you for the super chat, and I'm sorry you're hungry now too. So before I finish my slideshow, I have a little something that I got from the store a while ago, and I was just saving it for the right occasion. I'm not happy about this. I was not happy about this when I saw it, but I knew that I had to do it. So because this is a food-related sponsorship, and I'm so grateful for it because it kept me fed all week with actual health, which is very rare, I thought, let's negate all of that with Sour Punch Bites Pickle Roulette. Now, here's the thing. There's 4 different flavors of Sour Punch Bites in here. Green apple, lemon lime, watermelon, and pickle flavor. So you never know what you're gonna get. For each person that signs up for a factor box today on today's stream, I will eat one of these. And if 10 people sign up for a factor box today, I will have this Warhead's Extreme Sour Pickle. I'm also not happy about this. So if 10 people don't sign up, that's fine. I will save this for another time. And the only thing you can do is sign up one time. No false signups, because Factor knows it tracks that. So, where did I find this stuff? I don't know. Some of these things, people know that I like pickles and they buy them for me. And some of the things I just see them and I'm like, well, that's horrid. I should have that. So yeah, if anybody would like to cause me pain, that's gonna be the way to do it today. Sign up for a factor box. 50% off your first factor box and 20% off your next month of orders. So I apologize in advance to myself, but for every person that signs up for a factor box, and it'll track right here, I'll play a little bit of Sour Punch Pickle Roulette. Now back to the appetizing part of the stream. So as I mentioned, this is chicken and gold Yukon mash with green beans. Oh no. No. No! 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 Already? Already? People! 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 I just finished eating lunch. I'm gonna have to revisit it. I don't want to do that. You know what? It might be watermelon flavor. Maybe I'll get watermelon flavor. It's fine. It could be fine. Anyways, Primo Dodon, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Okay, moving on in the slideshow to the next factor meal that I got. Let's go back to thinking appetizing thoughts. Yeah, so this is just another picture of the meal that my mom and I ate. So, very good. Delicious. I ate the salmon and then I ate some of my mom's meal. She liked the chicken, really. You got the salmon one too, Burrito? Yeah. Real good, real good. Okay, the next meal that I had is this delicious. I think it was, if I remember, I should just have it open, shouldn't I? I should refer directly to what I ordered. That would be a good idea. Okay, here is what I'm pointing at right now. My menu? Order history, perhaps? Maybe it's in my email. I don't know how to find it. I don't know how to find what I ordered in the past so that I could tell you what all of these meals were with detail. Does anybody else know? Well, sometimes they repeat the option. So yeah, let me see if I can just still find it on here somewhere. It was... I want to say it was some kind of like... I don't know how to find it. I'm doomed. Anyways, so it was some kind of chicken tomato herb pasta, I think. And this was really, really good. The tomatoes were well cooked. The chicken was well cooked. There was no... Every time I've had Factor, it hasn't been like a rubbery chicken. Like there has not been a bad texture of any of the proteins that I've had, which is very surprising for a meal delivery box. Especially because if there's some people that have to like, when you're reheating food, a lot of the times if you like get food from a restaurant and take home leftovers and then reheat that the next day, sometimes there's a real textural issue with the reheating. This, I heated in the oven for like 5 to 10 minutes, never have a textural issue. Super, super good. What else? We got, this is my favorite. This is my super favorite. So this is the Gouda chicken. And this I can tell you all about because this, I think they offer it every single week. It's top rated on Factor's website. This is the smoky Gouda chicken with roasted red potatoes and Parmesan green beans. I do not know. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, the chicken is definitely Gouda. No. So Melted Walkman, it's not raw when it arrives. All of these meals are completely 100% fully cooked. All you have to do is heat them up. They're fully cooked when they arrive. And so you can heat them into, you know, your specifications, whatever works for you. Yes, so smoky Gouda chicken. The chicken is delicious, no issues with that. I'm not a huge fan of bell peppers, so, you know, I pick all the bell peppers off my green beans, but the green beans are great. The green beans are interesting as well because a lot of Factor meals come with green beans, and for some reason, I do not generally like green beans, but I don't have an issue with the Factor green beans. I think because they're not overcooked, they're not mushy, they're definitely fresh and not canned. I think I have a problem with canned green beans. Anyways, green beans are good. The problem that I have is that the potatoes are the best part of the dish. Like the best part. They're so good. And on the website it says that they are roasted, rosemary seasoned red potatoes smothered in a smoked Gouda cream sauce. Y'all, if I could just eat these potatoes, I would order side dishes of just the potatoes because it's whatever sauce, the Gouda sauce that they have it in, it's so good. It's so good. Anyways, this is my favorite. I ordered 2 of these. You can see I had 1 for dinner because the lighting is like all dark. So the broccoli, yes, they make sure to give you mostly like small sized broccolis so that they reheat at a, you know, about the same temperature as everything else, or about the same rate as everything else. So they're tiny broccolis, but they're not mushy. And that's my issue. Like if you're gonna reheat broccoli, like you can't have it overcooked. And for me, like that's something I definitely check. The broccoli wasn't mushy when I had it. It was definitely, it still had a little bit of fresh crunch to it, which I liked. What else? Yeah, so if you're gonna get a factor box, smoky Gouda chicken, very good. What else did I have? I had the pasta with, I believe this was a pork ragu. So this was kind of similar to a bolognese sauce. It had some like carrot pieces in it, some veggies in there. Really, really good, pretty healthy. And then you can see the broccoli there. You can see they're mini broccoli. It's like they're small, but that's so that they reheat well. I will say the issue that I had with the first pasta dish is that I reheated it by just like, Draken, thank you, by the way, for gifting a sub. I did see that and I appreciate that. Freckled Pop-Tart, thank you for resubscribing as well. Happy Friday to you too. So the, what was I saying? Yeah, so the first pasta dish I reheated, I just kind of like dumped it onto the baking tray and then I just put it in the oven. I wish I would have like mixed it up with its sauce a little bit before reheating it, because some of the pasta pieces that didn't have sauce on it were a little dry. But for this one, I had kind of learned my lesson, and so I just drizzled it with a little olive oil, mixed it up, and then reheated it, and it was perfection. Perfect. And then this is Indian style butter chicken. Really good, which I think this was also on, I want to say this was also on a cauliflower rice. But I don't see it here as an option, so I can't confirm that for you. It wasn't regular rice, I don't think. But whatever it was really good as well. I would say this was the one I was kind of like most reluctant to try because it was like, it just felt like it was gonna be way too hearty for lunchtime, and I really only wanted to do it for a dinner. And then I ended up having it for lunch anyway, and it was pretty good. Maybe not my favorite, but like when you're comparing it to the smoky Gouda chicken, like that's really hard. And the salmon was really good too. I think my favorite meal was probably either the Gouda chicken or the salmon. I think the salmon was my favorite. Yeah, that was super good. Don't say there's. Well, unfortunately, that brings us to the end of my slideshow. We have had officially 2 new factor orders since I started this stream and told you all that I would play Sour Punch Pickle Roulette. So, here we go. I'm not happy about this. I just want you all to know. Turbo says, hot take, I think Factor is good. Turbo, you got Factor from my link, right? What do you think? Ooh, Pegacris says, I just heated up the loaded mashed potatoes with the shredded chicken. That one's really good. I really like that one. The shredded chicken is really, really good. Yeah. Yeah, who here in the chat has gotten Factor from my link? I know Turbo did. Pegacris did. Is Cash still here? Burrito did, huh? All right, how does this smell? Oh, they're giant pieces. No! Oh, no! Richard, thanks for becoming a member on YouTube. Appreciate you. You're not big on vegetables? I would say I'm not big on poorly cooked vegetables or poorly prepared vegetables, but all of the Factor veggies that I've had, even if they're not my favorite veggie, like the green beans, they're really good. And not everyone is like this, but for me, I will eat something that doesn't taste my favorite if it's healthy, you know? So it's like, it's not like any of the things I ate I had to like choke down. It wasn't like that. It was just like, oh, bell peppers aren't my favorite. I'll just put them to the side, and the green beans are still really good. Hello, Hankel Jesse. Welcome in. Solian Garnet says Jess and I just finished ours. What was your take on it, Solian Garnet, on the factor meals? You gonna get another box? Your second month is gonna be 20% off. Okay. Which one? They all look the same. They're all the same color, but I'm like, which one is probably not pickle flavor? Melted Walkman, thank you for gifting 7 subs to the community. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A perfect number. I don't want to do this. Okay. Thank you. Mew says this one. Mew would not lead me astray. I'm not allowed to smell it. That's cheating. You already finished your second box? Oh my god. Good for you. Good for you. It's nice not to have to cook, huh? All right, here we go. Okay. This is fine. I think this is green apple. No. It's not. I'm pretty sure that was Pickle. It had like very sweet on the top, and I was like, oh, this is fine. And then on the end, it had this like dilliness to it. But it's not. It's not like a good pickle, because a good pickle is like a little bit like vinegary, a little bit garlicky, maybe a little bit vegetable-y, but this is like just like synthetic. It's not good. All right, I only have to do one more. If I get pickle again, I'm gonna cry. I also, because it was so subtle, I couldn't tell if like it was just kind of like all the flavors have kind of meshed in the bag. I can't really tell. All right, let's try again. Don't lead me astray. I think that one was watermelon. Very fitting. Very fitting that I would get pickle flavor and then watermelon flavor. Now I'm scared though. What if that first one wasn't the pickle flavor, but it just like got a little bit of the pickle flavor from touching the pickle one, and then if I had to take another one, it would be more pickle flavor. Terrifying. All right, well, I'm setting this aside, and hopefully I don't have to ever look at it or think about it ever again. I'm just gonna put those very far away from me. Woo! Thank you, as in no thank you to the 2 people that made me do that. And once again, and I don't want to say this, but I don't really have a choice. If 10 people, and now only 8 more, if only 8 more people subscribe to Factor using my link, I will try this Warhead's Sour Pickle. And to the people in the chat that are like, but you like pickles, that's no big deal. I like real pickles. I don't like synthetic plastic pretend candy pickles. Not good. Not good. It's not the same. It is gross. Cash gets it. Cash, how have your Factor meals been? Tell the chat your experience. Ugh. I should pickle a watermelon for the next anniversary stream. I bet that would be really good, Mike. Now I gotta try that. pickled watermelon? Wait, I've actually tried pickled watermelon from the Pickle guys. The only problem is it was too salty. It was more salty than it was vinegary. So maybe that gives me a chance to do it better. I'd have to start now. How long does it take to pickle something? Not quick pickle, because you can do that overnight, but like, just don't have a cake with broth again. Well, you know what? Now I'm gonna have an extra soupy cake. Just for you, Sully. Oh my gosh. Blech. Yucky. Okay. Cash says, Factor is delicious. Too busy with life? Want to open your fridge and have a ready-to-eat meal? Factor. What has been your take on the veggies, Cash? Because I feel like the veggies are genuinely pretty good. No! Does that say 19? No! No! Weren't we just at 18? No. I don't want to eat the candy. Okay, let's get it over with. See, that was what I thought, Cash. The veggies are surprisingly good. Lots of crunch left for a quote-unquote microwave meal. I completely agree. For a meal that was already cooked and all you have to... I don't like this, like, flavor it's leaving me. It's trying to escape from my stomach. Okay. It doesn't matter which one you pick, they're all the same color. I'm safe. I'm safe. I think that one must have been green apple. Or lemon lime. It's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell because that one that I had was like, oh, I'm sure this is green apple. And then it was definitely pickle on the end. But then I couldn't tell if it was just... No, don't say a new Factor subscription. Don't say that. No, I don't want to do this again. Ivar Zimmerman, thank you for gifting 2 subs to the community. Downloadable Connor, hello. It was wonderful to see you at Otakon as well. I'm just here punishing myself. I'm sorry. This is horrible. And then I'll talk about Otakon and I'll show you all of the goodies I got. My stomach is so upset at this. It does not like this at all. Okay, let's get it over with. Not pickle, not pickle, not pickle, not pickle. I want watermelon again. That one was chill. I found the pickle flavor. Or rather, it found me. And that was not subtle, my friends. That was not subtle. That was not a hint of pickle flavor. Alright, get these things away from me. We're done here, folks. Never again. Unless another person subscribes to Factor and then I'm a woman of my word, but please don't make me do that again. Oh, it was horrible. I never want to revisit that, but I know it's gonna revisit me. Avar Zimmerman, thank you for gifting 2 more subs to the community. Very, very, very generous of you. No, Kaz, you don't. You don't. Trust me. So that was 4 candies in exchange for 4 Factor subscriptions. And that's it. No one else is gonna subscribe to Factor, and therefore we're done with the candies. Hooray! But if you want to subscribe to Factor, you're more than welcome to do so, and in fact that would be wonderful for you to enjoy some Factor. If you use my code that goes in the chat, you will get 50% off your first box and 20% off your next box. And I will have to eat another candy, but please no. But okay, but please no. Anyways, what would it take to do 4 at a time? Why do you hate me? It's like stuck in my teeth. I hate it. Let's talk about Otakon, shall we? So, over the couple weekends back, I went to Otakon, which was an awesome convention. I had a lot of fun, and while I was there, people very, very generously gave me gifts, which blows my mind because I'm there to meet you, to see your face, to sign some autographs, and it blows my mind that people are like preparing for Otakon, they're getting their cosplays together, they're packing their stuff, they're checking their hotel reservations, and they think, in the midst of all of that, let me bring Bree a gift. Like that blows my mind. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Like I do not know why y'all are so good to me. But I figured this is all a lot of fun, so I would share it with you. Now, here's a quick disclaimer. Some of these items, like some of the items that I was given, I won't be showing on camera for various reasons. Like maybe they just didn't make it into this bag and they're still in my suitcase. Maybe I've already put a couple things on my shelf because I forgot that I was gonna do this. So if you gave me something and I'm not showing it on stream, it not for any other reason than I'm not a professional streamer. So please don't take it personal. It's not personal, I promise. Yes, Draken, absolutely. Lovely work. Okay, so the first item that I'll show off is, oh gosh, there's so many cool items. I guess the first item that I'll show off is, Burrito, I don't have anything from you. I never got anything from you, so I have nothing to show off, ever. Okay, so here's, so like I said, like one of those things was that badge flag. Yes, the badge flag that Britison brought up, right? So I had already put this on my shelf. Luckily, I remembered about this and I was able to find it again. But yes, someone handed me this badge flag, and then someone handed me this badge flag as well. This is my Otakon guest badge. And then this is actually from PAX East. This is my Shinra employee badge. And then this is the PAX East 2020. The Otakon staff gave me this too. Final Fantasy VII. It's just missing an R. But anyways, pickle candy is in my business, and I don't like it. And I don't like it. Helio Lima, thank you so much for resubscribing. Okay, where do I start? Okay, we'll start with this bag. Oh, don't do that. Okay, we'll start with this bag. I gotta make sure that get rid of that. Safety first, y'all. Miu, are you still here? I'm protecting you. I don't know why Otakon had that rule. I don't like it. All right. Here's the first item. So this first item is actually not even a gift, but it was also kind of a gift. Look at this. Look at this bag, y'all. How cute is that? This is, I think, like a vinyl sticker of Aerith. Isn't it? But it's like shiny. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? I don't want to throw this bag away ever. It's super cute, but I don't know what to do with it. All right, so here's one of the amazing things that I got. I'm just gonna try and quickly go through because there's a lot of stuff. So this is a beautiful pin that I got. Oh no! It's gonna need a repair. I'm sorry! This needs a repair. It just needs a little bit of glue. But this is a gorgeous pin that I got. Actually, kind of a few things that I got need a little bit of glue. But that's Con Chaos, baby. All right, here's the first little pin that I got. Isn't this so cute? So funny story, the person that gifted this to me, gifted it to me because it's handmade. And the person who gifted it to me came, there you are in the chat. Okay, I wasn't sure. She comes up to me the day after giving it to me, and I had like opened it up that night and been like, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous, so pretty. Came through my line the next day wearing one of the pins. And I was like, I have that pin. Where did you get that pin? Someone gave it to me. And she's like, I made it. And I was like, right. Of course. So like just chaotic at conventions. I literally like lost my marbles. But I was like, hey, how'd you get that? That's so cool. I have one too. Anyways, where am I gonna put all this stuff? Anyways, it was lovely and it's gorgeous. It just needs a little bit of glue. Something just fell off. Okay, this is a gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful keychain I got. Look how cute this is. Okay, don't say I'll never forget a face, because first of all, I forget some faces. I'm pretty good with them. But also, when you are in full-scale cosplay, and then you come up to me not in full-scale cosplay, different. You're a different person, as far as I'm concerned. All right, here we go. Cute little keychain, Angry Aerith, and then boom. Different face. Isn't that cute? Cute little keychain, huh? I really like that. So that's gonna go on my keychain tree. In fact, it's gonna go on my keychain tree right now. This keychain, okay, so I was signing pretty much every second of every day that I wasn't at a panel at Otakon. I barely even got a single moment to eat lunch. But at one point on Sunday, like I decided my line had almost pretty much cleared out, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna close it too so that I can spend a little bit of time going through Artist Alley. And the person next to me was like, Artist Alley is dangerous. And because I had con brain, I was like, what is that supposed to mean? I'm not gonna be safe going through Artist Alley? And she's like, no, you'll spend all your money. And I was like, oh. And then what happened? I did exactly that. This keychain, I didn't realize it has like a plastic film on it that I gotta take off. I think I'm supposed to take it off. It's got like bubbles in it, so I'm pretty sure you're supposed to take it off. Yeah, there we go. You are not gonna believe how cute this is, y'all. It is so dang cute. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Okay. So it's a tiny little Switch keychain. But on the inside, can you see? Can you see? It's Link holding chickens. And the chickens move. Look how cute this is. Yeah, so I was pretty excited about that. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm totally buying that. So yeah, I bought this. This is Breath of the Wild Link keychain. This is gonna go on my keychain ring too. M-Dot, thank you so much for resubscribing. I have been busy. I've been very, very busy. Have y'all seen my latest announcement? I have another convention, Can You Be Con, on August 25th. And then the very next weekend, I'm going to Seattle for PAX West. Oh, that candy is not pleasant anymore. Well, it wasn't pleasant to begin with, but it's really not pleasant now. And then this beautiful, wonderful sticker. Otakon 2024, someone gifted this to me. Oh, this is really cool. Someone gifted me this sticker as well. I'm gonna pull it out of the bag though so you can properly see it. So this is really cute because it's a sticker version of it, a fan art that somebody drew based off a photo that Britt and Susie and I took at the Rebirth press demo event. Isn't that so cool? I thought that was cool. I really like that. The sticker someone gave me. Oh, now I'm just collecting trash over here. No explanation needed, I assume. Great. A bunch of you are not gonna know what that was a reference to, but to the people who know, now you know. Someone super cool gave me these Final Fantasy trading cards. AFL, thank you for resubscribing, 51 months! Look how cool these are. OG Final Fantasy VII, Aerith. Gorgeous, lovely, beautiful trading cards, which I'm really excited about. I'm really excited to display. This was given to me by someone who came to my panel and also came through my line. This was hand drawn by her. She called it, I think she called it a shrinky dink? Something like that. Hand drawn by her, and then Aerith's name. And then this was really cute. She wrote out my name in beads. Is it upside down? She wrote out my name in beads but didn't have an R, so she used a P, which is the closest thing to an R. I thought that was really sweet. Okay. What else do we have? This is all from this one bag, by the way. Not that like one person gave this to me, but I put it all in this bag for storage. This is another super adorable keychain. Does this also have a foam on it? I think it does. It has like a protective foam on it too. I just can't let that slide. I see a protective film, it's gotta go. All right, it's another keychain that you turn it around and it makes a different face. How cute is that? Goes on my keychain tree. My keychain tree is getting a little busy over there. Let's see, what else do we have? This is a bag of crystals handpicked by Crystal for me. Look at that beefy quartz. Isn't that cool? Heart-shaped rose quartz. All sorts of wonderful, wonderful selections here. Tiger's eye for courage, bravery, and this really gorgeous opal. A camera is never gonna do an opal justice, but it's like rainbows on the inside. It's really pretty. What else? Just an adorable bracelet that somebody made for me. Check these out, check these out. These are going on my pin flag, but I wanted to show them to you first. Look at this, look at this. Look at these pins. How cool is that? Although my caffeine bar is more like and my sleep bar is more like that. What else do we have here? Oh yes, this was also gifted to me. Look how sweet and beautiful this is. This is a, oh, go back in your container. This is a gorgeous Sailor Moon card. I love how pretty that backer is. Isn't that so pretty? It's also kind of like materia. Isn't that pretty? That's really gorgeous. I really like that. Those pickle candies upset my stomach. I'm like still upset about it. All right, so that's all the goodies from this bag that I wanted to share. Put them all back gently. This is gonna go on my pin flag. Okay. And that was one bag. That was only one bag, y'all. There's more. But wait, there's more. Okay, check this out. Look how cool this is. This was hand crocheted. It's a chocobo, but it's purple. Isn't it so cute? This was a hand crocheted chocobo by a member of our community that stayed up, I think, until 4 a.m. Yeah, there you are, Winston. Stayed up until 4 a.m. the night before to make sure this got finished to gift to me. So sweet. Did I name it already? I forgot. I feel like I did give it a name already, but then I forgot. It's Convention Chaos. Isn't that cute? Very cute. Red Mage lanyard. Look how legit this is. It's got the soul stone. It's got the icon. It's got the rapier. It's got the focus. Isn't that a cool lanyard? Final Fantasy 14. What else do we have? This this was a callback joke. Someone had held on to this for me from like years prior. This is a callback joke. I mentioned how when I'm in cold places, my nose always gets cold. And apparently they make nose warmers for your nose that are like animals. They're like little animal snout. So it's a nose warmer. Pretty funny. This community is pretty wild. What else? Someone gave me this die that they made themselves. Look how cool this is. They made this. And then they said, would you like it? And then they gave it to me. How cool is that? I'm really excited about it. They said something like, it's not perfect, but it will roll well. And I'm like, it looks perfect to me. I think it's really cool. So that was really awesome. Yeah, aren't the colors so pretty? Let's see. Now this was given to me by somebody who likes me enough to get me a gift, but didn't like me enough to come through my line. It's a stabby panda. Isn't it cool? It's a stabby panda. It's like, it's perfect for me. It's perfect, right? Yeah. Pandas are my favorite animal, and I do like to stab, so it's a stabby panda. It's perfect. It does have Tonberry energy, for sure. For sure. Okay. Now this whole set of stuff was given to me by the creators of an Aerith zine. Now, I'm not super familiar with that world, but apparently there are people who just love the character Aerith so much that they like custom make an entire like physical book about Aerith. And how cool is that? And there's beautiful, amazing, incredible art all throughout it. Isn't that cool? I was not super familiar with this topic, but I signed a few of these. Look at that. And so they came through my line and they wanted to gift me one. And it's like all different styles too. This one's almost a little blown out, but. So cool. And there's like stories, like fictional stories. Look at this one. Look how cute this is. Little Aerith in her house with flowers. So cute. And then tons of like stickers included. They included for me a bookmark, Aerith in red, just like a whole sticker set. So cute, so generous of them. And it came with like this Aerith washi tape. Like, are you kidding me? So cute. And just a few little other trinkets. Like this pin and this keychain. Look at this keychain. Isn't that so pretty? And then look at this pin. It's Cherith. Isn't that cool? Yeah, and a few other little trinkets as well. A few other little things in here. A little phone charm and another little pin. How cute. Wait, there. The lighting is not super good. There's literally so much and so many beautiful just like cards that are so sweet. And then this is like a gorgeous like standing piece that I have to like put together, so I'm not gonna show it, but just so nice. It was gifted to me. I know. So generous. And then all that stuff was in this bag that was also gifted to me by a strange rebel. Are you still in the chat? Shout it out. I don't wanna shout you out if you're not here. You have to identify yourself. How pretty is this? You are in the chat. There you are. Hi and thank you. Isn't this lovely? Super high quality. Isn't it gorgeous? Let me see if I can get a close up. Isn't that amazing? I love. And then it also came with this cozy. Check this out. Materia holder. And it's a cozy for your drink. I could put my drink in it and keep it cool. Wait. I'm gonna spill. This is horrible. Hold on. There we go. Awesome. Okay. All right. Now on to some art. Okay. Oh, also, what came in that bag, I almost don't want to show it off because I want to show it off in its full glory, but also I do want to show it off. This did not make it home in one piece. It also needs a little bit of super glue. But that's all it needs, is just a little bit of super glue. But it only fell apart just one piece of it. But let me just hold it up to the camera at least so you get the idea of it. Look how cool this is, y'all. Just hold it up just like that. Check it out, y'all. It's Bench. It's Bench, 3D printed. Isn't that cool? I really tried to get it home in one piece. It didn't happen. But like I said, just a little bit of super glue will be right as rain. I'll fix it right up. Okay, now onto the art. Legend of Korra poster. So cool, right? Aerith and Tifa poster. So cute, right? Love it. This, I went up, I was walking through Artist Alley, and someone was like, would you like a free postcard? And then like had them like spread out so I could just pick whichever one. And I was like, yeah. And here's what I got. It says, Happy Valentine's Day. And it's a little, I think it's a little Shiba Inu. Isn't it cute? A free postcard for me. Now this is quite special. Phoenix, thank you for gifting 7 subs to the community. You don't have to do that, but that's very generous and sweet of you. I appreciate it. So this is an art piece that I signed many, many times at Otakon. Many, many times. This is the artist Pickle. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I don't know if I am. Here's the tag. Pickle. So this artist actually did the posters that Susie and Britt and I are signing at PAX West, and we also had a bunch of them to sign at Otakon. And it's like an awesome like action pose with Tifa, Aerith, and Yuffie, and it's really cool. We all sign like battle lines. It's really, really neat. So Pickle, you're the best. I loved meeting you at Otakon if you're watching this, and thank you for your amazing art. A number of beautiful, wonderful, sweet cards. Some gorgeous hand-drawn art. Isn't that so pretty? I think this is the person that said that they were just doodling while they were waiting in line to meet me. How cool is that? This was gifted to me. Look how cool these are. Cherith, obviously, and then like a tarot-inspired print. Isn't that so cool? But this is also on like, I think it's on like some kind of like plastic. Like it's really, really durable. Isn't that pretty? Both of these are really gorgeous. And this is the last one I have to share, but it's certainly not the last one that I have. I got all sorts of goodies and I can't possibly show them all off. But check this one out. I gotta take this out of the film so you can properly see it. Look at this. How gorgeous is that? Isn't that so pretty? Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. This is by the artist Patty Pantaloons. This, when you gift me art, please do include your card. That way I remember who things are from. Yes. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Yeah, I really like it. Good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Superway, I see that sus. Don't you sus that. Have I ever been through a phase of being tired of all the FF7 stuff? No. Because of things like this. Like, how can I be tired of things like this? Like, I think what keeps the Final Fantasy, just like, the topic of Final Fantasy and the games fresh throughout the years is what you all bring to it. You all play these games, you love these characters, you take them into your minds, and then you like let your imagination run wild, and then you create new things based off of it. Like, I will always be seeing new version of art of Aerith, and it will always feel fresh for that reason. So I don't think I'm ever gonna be tired of it. Like, I just feel very grateful. When I go to these conventions and I get the chance to meet all of you, all of the hardship, all of the things that aren't super fun about what I do become totally 100% worth it when I meet all of you. So, just thank you all, truly. I appreciate you all so much. You're all wonderful. And if you came to see me at Otakon, thank you, because it makes it all worth it for me. And I hope to see you at my next event. Can You Be Con? August 25th. The weekend after that, August 29th, I think. August 30th, PAX West. and a few more conventions that haven't been announced on the way for the rest of the year. So I hope that they're in your region that you've been requesting. Yes, busy, busy, busy for sure. Very busy. Yes, there's more conventions. I am not done with conventions yet. And I even have a convention that is requesting me for 2025, which is exciting. How am I doing signings at CanUbiCon? I don't understand that question. What do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean by how? So, look, I am definitely going to be finishing Rebirth eventually. Eventually. You'll be at CanUbiCon? Yay! That's exciting. That's exciting. Legend Killer, thanks for gifting a sub, you troll. I appreciate you though. You notice my world intel gathering has stalled as of late. I can't world intel gather right now because I'm in the gold saucer. Okay, I have mini games to play. I don't know when I'm gonna play them, but I am gonna play them. I know, I have so many mini games to play. Not only play, but I have so many mini games to crush. You know, just like crush them. Yay, you got the Cherith print, Ryan. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so glad you like it. Yeah, it was wonderful to go to Otakon because that's my first big, like, East Coast convention since 2020. Like, I went to PAX East in 2020, but then I haven't been back to the East Coast since this year. So I'm very excited that I got to go there and see the people that are all on the East Coast, and that was more convenient for them. I know, and then for the rest of the year, we have Echoes of Wisdom, Legend of Zelda, very excited about that, and then Dragon Age Vengeance. Dragon Age Vengeance? Is it called Vengeance? I'm pretty sure. Did my brain just break? I was just about to call it Dragon Age Inquisition Vengeance. These video game titles with 800 names in the title are really messing with Veilguard. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance is the game that I played. Tell me. It's too hard. My poor little hamster on my brain is trying so hard. Why do they all have 800 names in their name? Dragon Age Veilguard, excuse me, that's what I meant. I'm very excited about Dragon Age Veilguard. Yeah, the hamster is working overtime right now for sure. And then, yes. So, oh yeah, so we can actually talk about like what we did at Otakon, not just the goodies, right? So, I did 3 panels at Otakon. The first one was, I need to hydrate. I don't know if it's that candy or if it's just too hot in here, but I'm struggling. I need to hydrate. Yeah, so I did 3 panels at Otakon. The first panel that I did was my panel. That was how to find your people online. And a lot of the people who are in the community were there. Thank you for that, because I was really worried that people were not going to show up at all. But people did show up, and that was awesome. And it was all a panel about, you know, how we sometimes feel like in our day-to-day lives, like especially as you're growing up, a lot of the people that you interact with are in your local vicinity, like in person, and you sometimes it's really easy to feel like you just look around and you don't understand anybody, like because they don't understand you. Like sometimes it's really, it feels like you just don't fit in, you just don't belong. There's nobody around you that can share your interests. But the internet is really wonderful because the internet can help you find those communities. I mean, look at us here. Like, I don't have anybody that, well, I do have one person, but only really like 1 or 2 people that I can share like a genuine love for Final Fantasy with that I didn't meet online. Like it's like in my local vicinity of the people that I like grew up around physically, like they're not Final Fantasy fans. And so it's nice to be able to find your people online and join a community that really helps you feel seen and helps you feel not alone and helps you share some laughs. And so my panel was all about how to find that, which can be tough because I know a lot of us have had that experience where we've tried to join a community for whatever reason and we don't feel very welcome. We don't feel like we found our people. So that's what the panel was about, and I hope the people who went got some value out of it. I had an outline, y'all. And I did my best. But I've never like sat down and given a panel all by myself before. So I don't know if it was any good, but I hope it was, and I hope that a few people who were there got some value out of it. What was that content creator newsletter called again? It's called Creator Logic by Avi Gandhi. Yeah, and no tech issues because I didn't have any tech. Yeah. I'm glad you heard it went great. And I'm glad some people who were there say it that I did great. I appreciate that. So that was my first panel. And once that was out of the way, the rest of it was easy. The rest of it was so easy. Like, I was really worried about how that one was gonna go, but Vegeta says, it was good. It felt like we were all hanging out in a way, even though I didn't know anyone in there. Good! That makes me so happy to hear. That pleases me. I'm really glad. So that makes me happy. Okay, good. So that was the hard part. Once that panel was done, the next panel that I had to do was the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Extravaganza panel. And there were North American voice actors, Japanese voice actors, and the game devs and their translators. It was a huge panel. I think there were like 15 people on stage, and definitely some clips from that made it onto the internet, so you can kind of look around for those, even though I'm pretty sure y'all weren't supposed to be recording. Pretty sure you weren't. But you won the grand prize of that panel. That's awesome, Nintendo Gamer. That was a super, super, super special experience because so Aerith's Japanese voice actress Maya Sakamoto was not there, but the voice actress of Yuffie and Kate Sith were both there. So that was awesome to meet them, and they're both wonderful. And then of course I had met the game devs before, Hamaguchi-san and Kitase-san. Always a huge honor to see them. They're wonderful to be around. But this time I got to meet Endo-san, who is the battle director for the like actual combat of the game. Who's a genius, honestly, because the combat in the game is really, really good. Oh yeah, and Chadley's voice actress. Chadley's Japanese voice actress was there as well, yes. Yeah, so it was a huge, huge panel. And yes, John Bentley did get a very well-deserved standing ovation. Very well-deserved. We were all weeping at the end. It was such an emotional panel. It's such a special project. And I hope that you all know that, like, when we say that we are pouring our heart and soul into making these games, like, we really, really, really mean that. There have been so many times, not just for me, but I know for many of the people on that stage, where we've had hardship and we've had tough experiences in our lives, and we've said, but you know what? This game is more important than that. So let's put this first. And I hope that it shows. I hope that it shows. I love Rebirth's combat system. I think it's super, super fun, and I think it's really, really rewarding. And I think that it's as simple as you can make it or as complicated as you can make it. And I think that's a real, like, testament to the system. Yeah, so it was a really, really special panel. I had an amazing time. I loved listening to everybody's answers to all of the really awesome questions. Hollow Cloud 7, they were listed on the schedule. So my panel, my How to Find Your People Online panel was originally listed for Saturday, but it did get fixed, I think, the day before the convention. So yeah, so that was on Friday. John Bentley gave you about 17 hugs. John Bentley hugs make the world go round. Like, John Bentley gives the best hugs. He's amazing. He's fantastic. What else? So that panel, and then so I don't know how much of this I'm like supposed to share, but while we were talking about programming for Otakon, the organizer, you know, sent me a message and was like, okay, so like we have you on for your panel and then the Final Fantasy panel. And there's another panel that is a theater live reading panel that some of the other actors are doing that, you know, if you want to be a part of, you're welcome to. And I was like, yeah, sure, like sign me up, like I'm available, I'm here to party. But I had no idea what I was in for. So I just show up, my liaison leads me to the panel at 7 p.m. on Saturday, and then I'm told this is going to be a live reading of a 1940s radio play. And I'm like, okay. And it was me and Ben Starr and Bethan Walker and Colin Ryan, and that is Ben Starr is the voice of Clive in Final Fantasy 16. Then Bethan and Colin are the voices of Alice and Alphino in Final Fantasy 14. And then it was hosted by Brandon McInnes, who is voices in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. And then also on it was J. Michael Tatum, who's the voice of Sid in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. So it had Rebirth, 16, and 14 actors all up doing this 1940s radio play that was a horror genre. And when I tell you that we got the script 5 minutes before we went on, I literally had no idea what I was in for. I just was handed a script, my lines were highlighted, and I walked up and started reading. And it was so fun. Y'all, it was incredible. It was absolutely a blast. My face hurt from laughing so hard. I don't know how to describe it. Those of you who are there, how would you describe it? It was like, it was goofy. It was fun. It was completely impromptu. It was chaos. It was like the theater version of a jam session. It was totally unhinged. It was, total improv. Like, everyone we were given full license to go crazy and just have fun with it. And whenever you tell actors who have trained and have worked professionally in extremely rigid and stringent requirements to have fun, oh, we're gonna have fun. It was amazing. It wasn't a Final Fantasy fan fiction. It was a 1940s radio play, like a real, how would I describe what a radio play is? It's a skit that was acted out on the radio back in the 1940s, like for real. So it had like all sorts of like 1940s tropes and stereotypes that we got to like play off of and lean into and make fun of. And I don't know how to describe it any more than that. I could tell you that like I voiced Sarah and Ben voiced Paul but Colin voiced the doctor and like Bethan voiced the sheriff and the witch, but like that doesn't do it justice. It doesn't explain what it was. It was an experience, is all I can say. And all of us got off that stage and we said, Brandon, we have to do this again because that was so fun. So if we ever get a chance to all of us get together at a convention again, which I doubt, But that would be super fun to do again. I would love to participate in that because that was just a blast. What else? So those are my 3 panels. And if you want to go see pictures of all of these things, you can go to my Instagram at @insbriannawhite, and I posted like 10 pictures from Otakon that I just loved. They're all on my Instagram. Let's see. Pictures of, yeah, the opening ceremony. Oh, the opening ceremonies. So I should start with that, shouldn't I? So the opening ceremonies was the first technically event that I went to at Otakon. 11 a.m. on Friday. And I knew that a bunch of people that are here right now that watch my stream, that are in my Discord, who call themselves SRG, were gonna be at Otakon over the weekend. And I was all excited to hang out with them and all excited to like SRG represent. So I get up to the opening ceremonies and we're handed a microphone and we're saying, introduce yourself. And so John introduces himself, Erica introduces herself, Britt introduces herself, then it's my turn. And I go, hi, you may know me as, Aerith in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here. I'm also a streamer. Any strange rebels out here? And one person was like, woo! Who was that person? Ice Princess Miu, who's in the chat right now. Miu represented all of SRG in that moment because nobody else showed up to the opening ceremonies. Nobody else. Hibiscus, you shouted too? I didn't hear you, but thank you. Thank you if you did too. Make her VIP. You know what? Yes. Yes, Hibiscus, you are now a VIP. We're doing it. Hibiscus and Miu are my VIPs now. Nobody else. Nobody else. You're the only people who showed up to the opening ceremonies for me. A tragedy. A tragedy. I was hoping. Oh, you were making merch at the time. Uh-huh. Somebody's response was, oh, I never go to the opening ceremonies. That's not an excuse. I was never at the opening ceremonies in the past, but this one I was. I'm not gonna say it was awkward because I was like, yeah, thanks SRG. Anyways, that's me. Moving on to the next person. You were out of the country? Great excuse, Mike Willis, UK. Great excuse. Just kidding, it's not. No excuse. No excuse at all. Ice Princess Miu. VIP. There. The 2 people who came to the opening ceremonies for me. You didn't know there were opening ceremonies? It's on the schedule. Anyways. It's not personal, I understand. But it was personal, and I don't understand. So. Yes. Yeah, you let me down. Ice Princess Miu, you're my favorite. If you were there, you probably wouldn't have said woo. How dare you? How dare you? For real. All of you making excuses, I don't want to hear it. You should have been there. I said, where's SRG? And you weren't there. You wouldn't have gone and it would have been personal. Y'all bully me. Y'all are, yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're gonna invoke the right of Stabby Panda. Look how happy this panda is to stab. You better watch out. Jake gets it. Kaz, you liar. You wouldn't have shouted. You are a liar. But you can prove it at PAX West. You'll get your chance. You'll get your chance to shout woo. So now you all have to check the schedule if you're going to PAX West, and if there are opening ceremonies, you need to be there, and you need to say woo for me. Thank you. What else happened at Otakon? My goodness. I talked about the panels, I did signings, talked about Artist Alley. What else? So much stuff. Exactly. It's true, yeah. I almost got lost. I don't think I had to be there for the closing ceremony. Were there even closing ceremonies? Dan Bob, thank you so much for resubscribing. It was a blast. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time at Otakon. But how was it for y'all? Oh yeah, someone had this amazing cosplay as Johnny, and he was carrying around a red carpet. And he furled out the red carpet, and there were 2 Aerith cosplayers in SRG grouped in our group right there. And so they walked the red carpet, and then I got to walk the red carpet. It was really fun. It was a lot of fun. It's gonna be your first time on a plane, D-Man Gaming, to go to PAX? Ooh, how exciting! Yeah, it was a lot of fun. What else good stuff happened at Otakon? Did you have a good time? Oh, yeah, excuse me. I think it's just super, super hot in here. Otakon was so surreal. Oh, you got to go with your dad. That's so nice. Everyone there was really nice. Spade, thank you so much for resubscribing. This one was in the books as one of your top 3 Otakons. Wow. Ooh, oh, yes! I should tell you all about the strangest item that I signed at Otakon. Nothing that I signed was really incredibly strange, except for one item. Now, you all know I have a favorite movie, and if you don't know my favorite movie is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. In that movie, which we all recently watched together in the SRG Discord, in that movie, in the background, there's audio of someone, like, how do I describe this? So there's a scene where the main character is like up on a stage. They're about to celebrate his accomplishment of making food rain down from the sky. And so one of the things that falls from the sky is like a giant shrimp. And so while it's the camera is like panning over the audience, there's like an audio of one person shouting from the back of the crowd, like, "Sign my shrimp!" And that's so deeply funny to me that, like, the script writer said, I need to have someone say, "Sign my shrimp," from the back of the crowd. Like you almost can't hear it. You barely almost can't even hear it. And so at one point someone puts in the Discord, and I don't think this person is here. If you are, shout it out. But he puts in the Discord, "Oh, I'm gonna have Bree sign my shrimp at Otakon." And we were all like, we were like, haha, that's funny. We did not take that seriously. Well, guess who brought in a cooler with a bag of frozen shrimp, walked up to me, pulled it out of the cooler, and said, "Sign my shrimp." The SRG community trolls like no other community. I am not joking. I have a picture. This man pulls out a bag of frozen shrimp from a cooler at a convention and says, "Sign my shrimp." And do you know how excited I was to take that bag of frozen shrimp and sign it with a paint pen? And I even put a Cloudy quote on it. I put, "This tastes significantly better than sardines." This community is so extra. It's so extra. I just love you all so much. Like the infinite ways that you make me laugh. I'll never get over it. So yeah, I have pictures. I can post them in the Discord because I don't think I have done that yet. But literally funniest thing ever. Funniest thing that has ever happened to me. Yes. Yes. So what else happened? Anything else that I've forgotten over Otakon? Let me look through my pictures. Yeah, your ability to troll does know no bounds. Truly. Let me look through my pics of Otakon. Oh, someone came up to me with a printout of the wanted poster, of Aerith's wanted poster, and I took a picture of that. That picture's on my Instagram. What else? There's also a picture on my Instagram of the 4 FF7R girlies. So me, Erica, Susie, and Britt, which is me, who's Aerith, and then I'm getting all our names mixed up. Tifa, Jessie, and Yuffie. And we have a group picture of all of the Final Fantasy actors that were at Otakon. Literally so many actors. So I'm gonna list them off right now. There's Britt Barron, who voices Tifa. John Bentley, who voices Barrett. Erica Lindbeck, who voices Jessie. J. Michael Tatum, who voices Sid. Nina Yindis, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but she voices Benedicta in Final Fantasy 16. There's Bethan Walker, who voices Alize in Final Fantasy 14. Colin Ryan, who voices Alphino in Final Fantasy 14. Me, who voices Aerith in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Susie Young, who voices Yuffie in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Erica Mendez, who does multiple voices in Final Fantasy 7 Remake and Rebirth. Peter Bramhill, who voices Thancred in Final Fantasy 7-14. Ben Starr, who voices Clive in Final Fantasy 16. And Brandon, who does multiple voices in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. And not pictured, because unfortunately he couldn't make it, was Max Middleman, who voices Red 13 in Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. All of those actors. All of those actors. Under one roof. Not to count the devs included. Like, literally. It was amazing. So we have a big group picture on my Instagram. You can check that out. What else did we do at Otakon? Some gorgeous art. Big crowds. It was crazy busy. Someone was in an Aerith cosplay and had a little tiny, like, metal chair. Like a chairist. She was dressed in the Walmart Cherith cosplay, and she had like a little chair, and she let me hold it for a picture. That's posted on my Instagram as well. What else? I guess one of the coolest things that was about this weekend is that my best friend got to come with me. She's been my best friend since college, and it just really worked out well for her to be able to come with me over the weekend and help me out. So she helped me out at my table and help me with, like, if I needed to get lunch and I couldn't leave my table or anything like that. So I hope that if you all interacted with her at my table, you thought nice and highly of her, because she is my best friend. So she's really wonderful. And I just really liked spending time with her. We got like food together every night, and we just got to hang out, and I miss her because she doesn't live nearby. So it was really cool to spend some time with her. Yeah, that's my best friend. She the best. She wonderful. Well, Cosmic Cabsa, thank you for subscribing and welcome to Team Strange Rebel. I hope you enjoy it. Ad-free viewing on Twitch and like over 60 emotes that we have available. T-Quick, thank you so much for resubscribing. Thank you as well to D-Man for resubscribing and Orpheus for resubscribing. Thank you to Spade as well. I was at Anime Expo last month. And coming up soon, I have KanyubiCon in the Bay Area, August 25th. So if you are anywhere near the Bay Area, I'd love to see you there. Tony LeBlanc, thank you for resubscribing. And if you can't make it to KanyubiCon, that's okay. I will see you at PAX West in Seattle the weekend after that. So that is August 30th through September 2nd. And there are more conventions as of yet to be announced coming up later throughout the year and through 2025. So hopefully I will be coming to your area soon. I don't, and I'll just say it now. There's nothing currently slated for New York. Sorry. I know a lot of you really want me to come to New York, or at least close to that area. I don't have anything slated yet for that. Hopefully, you know, keep requesting me at your favorite local conventions and I will be able to make it, but I don't have anything currently scheduled for New York or for Canada. I'm sorry. but hopefully in some other regions that I have not yet been to before. Yes, as soon as I am like can announce these things, I absolutely will. Yeah. Okay, I have to end the stream there. But first I want to remind you that if you want a delicious, healthy meal for yourself, you can sign up to Factor 75 for a delicious meal, fully cooked, ready to go. All you have to do is heat it. It gets delivered to your door. Really delicious keto options, low carb, high protein options. Almost always comes with a veggie side, and I really like it. I really enjoyed it. It's really saved my hide sometimes when I don't want to cook, but I don't want to do takeout. It just adds a lot of variety to my kind of like meals in general. Here is some of the deliciousness that is available. Veggie pasta. There's vegetarian options as well. This is a salmon dish with cauliflower grits, broccoli. This is chicken with Yukon Gold mashed potatoes and green beans. This is the meal I ate with my mom, so I took them picture together. This is I think it was like a Greek herb chicken with tomato pasta, really good with some broccoli on the side. The most delicious, amazing, incredible potatoes I've ever had in my entire life with a Gouda sauce. A pasta with pork ragu and some broccoli on the side, and Indian style butter chicken. And the menu is different every single week. You can choose from a huge selection of it. I mean, to me, I don't know exactly how many it is, but it looked like 25 different options. You can pick what works for you. You can pick the frequency that works for you. It is a subscription service, but you can always pause it 1 month, turn it back on 1 month. You can completely deactivate it. But if you sign up using my link, you'll get 50% off your first box and 20% off your next box. And at least on my website, when I entered my own code, it said 20% off, not just the next box, but like the box after that as well. So I just wanted to let you know about that. If you have any other questions, you can always send me a tweet. You can send me an Instagram. The link just got dropped in the chat. It's the streams.net/Factor75_The Strange Rebel. And full disclosure, this stream has been sponsored by Factor. I'm super appreciative to them because it's a service that I've used even before they sponsored me. Like, I was just like a general customer of theirs, and I was really happy with everything that I had from them. They're really wonderful. Because I don't super love cooking, and sometimes, especially after a stream, I'm too tired to do so. And it's pretty affordable. It's cheaper than going to get takeout or even worse, delivery. So I really like it. And if you would like to give it a try, now's a really great time. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in the Discord. I'm gonna end the stream there. Let's do a Twitch raid, and hopefully I can do another stream. How about Monday? Does that work for y'all? I'm not gonna guarantee it, but hopefully Monday the 19th, we'll be able to get back to Rebirth. How does that sound? Some gameplay? We're in the Gold Saucer. We're gonna do some mini games. We're gonna have some date time. It'll be great. Let's see. Where are we gonna go for our raid? Voltix DG, thank you so much for resubscribing. Winston, thank you so much for those bits as well. Let's see, where are we going? Raid channel. Open our fancy, handy dandy new raid browser. It's broken. Okay, cool. Just like my brain. Maybe we won't do a raid. Who's on right now? Y'all pick. For some reason, I can't even open it up. Like, Twitch is like not working. It's not loading. That's super weird. Is anybody else having trouble loading Twitch? Am I even streaming right now? What's going on? Oh, there it goes. I just needed a second. Who's on? Who's on? Who's on? Who's on? Oh my goodness, I don't normally stream on, no, I normally stream on Fridays. There's just not a lot of people I recognize on right now. My goodness. All right, well, I know what we need to do is head into the channel of our wonderful, amazing one. I didn't even talk about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth World Orchestra Tour that I got to go to. That was really amazing, that I had a great time at. Anyways, you can talk about it with Curious Joy because she was also there. We're gonna go raid Curious Joy. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. It's Friday. Everybody go party this weekend or rest. It's totally up to you. I love you all, and I will see you potentially Monday or in the Discord. Bye.